and parents who worked for a period of time and, of course, did not have the kind of child care that the Gingerbread wonderful daycare allowed us to have. We hope that these resources will help these kinds of entities in our community. $40 billion in education to specifically improve Pell Grants, and as well to work with historically black colleges, and I know that we'll hear that from my colleague, but it is extremely important that we've never left out HBCUs. They have been at the forefront of funding since President Biden has come into office, but through the years with the Congressional Black Caucus and the voices of our members, joined with our chairwoman of the HBCU caucus, Congresswoman Adams, and we have got them included again in this legislation. I will be discussing as we go forward health care, which is extremely important. We're excited about getting aid to those in the 12 states, including Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina, among others, that did not opt in to the Affordable Care Act, expanded Medicaid. We left so many families along the highway of despair. Thank goodness we found a way to bring them now under the Affordable Care Act, to give them subsidies. So help is on the way, Houston. Help is on the way, Texas, with the highest number of uninsured, 766,000. Now with the Build Back Better, we will have a pathway for them to get health care. I can hear the noise of shouting now down in Houston, Texas. And I can hear the noise of helping families with children have health care of which they did not. We'll talk about that more extensively, and as well, child care, as I mentioned, to be able to ensure not only child care with only 7% of your income, but again, universal and free preschool for all 3- and 4-year-olds. That's something to say to China and Russia and others, that America recognizes what its priority is, and it is our children. So you will hear just a long litany of how lives will be helped, how we rebuild families, home care, giving dignity to those essential workers, taking care of people in the latter part of their life, and ensuring dignity and income, but also ensuring the opportunity for these individuals to be able to be cared for at home. I'll just be discussing further the affordable housing that is very important. And then, of course, a major element of all of this, as the President stands in front of the tens upon tens of countries leading on climate change, of which we gave him a standing ovation when he left for his European meetings. You will hear more about this as we go forward this evening, and so I'm delighted that the Congressional Black Caucus has played such an instrumental role dealing with the federal Medicaid problem and solving child care, HBCUs, climate change, dealing with maternal issues for African American women, and many others. I'm delighted at this time to yield to Chairwoman Alma Adams from North Carolina.